Hey guys, this is Crisis169 coming to you once again on my mobile phone here. It's a new phone I got from T-Mobile. I think it's Samsung Galaxy A20. Nice phone, like it. Pictures look pretty good. Anyway though, this is a mobile video I'm making, and it's about the Democratic Party losing touch with their own Nazi party, practically. What I mean by it is that all the rioters out there in Portland and Seattle, Chicago and New York do not care. Okay, the Portland mayor was told to F off, and because I guess he's not letting them burn the city down any faster. Um, Lightfoot, who is mayor of Chicago, is her house being surrounded by the same mob that's killing each other and destroying the city of Chicago. Even the useless mayor of New York, governor too as well, having issues of rioters going to their houses. Listen, folks, when you give in to the mob, doesn't matter what you do, no matter what you say, they will not respect you. Okay? Because they do not care. You can't give in. It's like, it's Will Chamberlain, you're giving, into Hitler. It's the German government appeasing Hitler and giving him, a office position in the government. It's all he needed. And it happened to happen with Hitler with the Day of the Long Knives, or Night of the Long Knives, where he killed 100 of his rivals and became pretty much the Führer of Germany. Okay, so that being said, though, what is it? What can we learn from this? Is that anarchists have no side. Anarchists don't care. People are screaming, "I'm on your side." They don't care. You are not part of their world. They will kill you. And the police are being called Nazis. Real Nazis are the pieces of trash in black running around, burning down. That's what it is. I think it's time, from my mind, 100 days out. Trump has sent officers. I think it's time to get the military involved. Go in there with water cannons, tear gas, and just blanket the area. Because the liberal mayors don't care or not going to care. Children are being slaughtered in Chicago. A 1-year-old baby was killed in New York. A person was beaten in Portland, knocked out. It's got to stop. They're gonna have to send in the military, National Guard, federal military, go in there and literally just lock it down, martial law everything. The military's gonna go in there and beat the crap out of them, send them home or run home to mommy. Ain't very far because mommy's making a chain. What they're doing in Portland, the mom chain. They have a mom making chains. So they're gonna do something. And Trump is doing what he can. But he's gonna have to push the martial law button eventually. He's gonna have to push the martial law button and send the military in there. And have to lock it down and just make it a quarantine of each one of those states that's in rebellion and has that problem. Because it's hard enough as it is to say that, but they don't care. The anarchists are not going to listen. Okay, the anarchists are not going to listen. The Democratic Party cannot appease these people because they don't respect the Democratic Party. They don't care about Nancy Pelosi. They don't care about the radical quotation squad. All they care about is destroying their state and then soon the nation, to make a dictator rule, to make a socialistic, everything free rule, to have everything that they want. This is me, gimme type of law and order. And if you think the gangs and the gangbangers are going to respect the laws that they create, like in Chicago, they're shooting each other. Crimes at 67%, probably less than that. But it's 69 or 49 shootings and like maybe 14 or 12 homicides extra. So essentially in Chicago, the war zone, now you have it spilling over in New York and Portland, Oregon. These liberal states and even California. Because people don't care. Trump's going to have to push the martial law button, have to lock those states down. And the governors and mayors don't care. They want it. As long as they ain't affecting them, they don't care. And that's the problem. That's what we should be looking at. Is, those liberal cities want to defund the police. But only for your safety. For their safety, they have well-armed guerrilla guards watching their behinds. Like in Minnesota, the council voted voted to have private security watching their behinds. But you, as citizen of Minnesota, you don't mean nothing to them. You're just making it rain money and tax money to them. So that's what you're paying for. Your tax money is paying for their security, so you can get raped, beaten, and killed, while they sit there behind their gates, guards, and walls, saying, I wonder what the poor people are doing. That's all what it is, folks. It's not anything other than that. And if you believe in this anarchist crap, you are the problem. Trump is not evil. Trump is doing what he can. If I was president, it would be 100% martial law all the way. To hell with the election. We need to get these states under control. It'd be, detain or shoot on sight order. That's me, though. That's me if I was president. I'd be more like, rubber bullets at first, but once the first person shoots a live round, it's lethal force has been authorized. So, it's terrible, but that's me. But I would do if I was president. Because this is crap. It's crap, and it has to stop. Eventually, it's going to have to stop eventually. There's crazy out there going on out there, and no one seems to care about it. They call Trump a racist, his guards and his cops are Nazis. No, the real Nazis are those pieces of trash running around in those Black Lives Matter group, and the Black Lives Matter group is Nazi garbage. Because there are people being killed in Chicago, and they don't even care about it. What they care about is uselessness and garbage. They don't give a damn about the fact. George Floyd is dead. The person who killed him is going to jail. What more do you want? You got your pound of flesh ended already. They don't want to. They want to spill it over and burn it down. Because these people don't care. They just want to see the country burn. They don't care about George Floyd. It was never about George Floyd. His death was a spark that sparked the whole thing. Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, what? Is useless. Because no one cares. It ain't going to stop until they literally have to blanket the area in federal military, detaining, rubber bullet shooting people with rubber bullets, and sending them back home to mommy where they can cry because obviously they don't understand. I think Trump is getting irritated. They gotta do something. Not just for the election, but people's safety going to the polls. People are going to vote this November, and I guarantee they're not going to vote for Biden, who can't remember his name half the time. Because you look at the Democratic Party, they're going to lose this election tremendously. Because if you look at the party, they're appeasing the AOC, they're appeasing the rest of these leftist extremists. They're allowing people to burn down federal buildings, to topple statues, in a grown, hissy fit temper tantrum. But yet they're not holding anybody accountable for it. Cops rough somebody up, they get fired or suspended or whatever. And cops in New York are taking their pensions and they're leaving, retiring. A lot of police officers in Florida retired. A lot of Portland are walking off the job. They're not going to get killed over a bunch of tantrums. People got blinded by lasers. These people don't care and they're not going to care. You can't appease people who don't respect. You can't respect somebody who kisses your butt, and that's what these liberals are trying to do. And they're finding out real quick what happens when you do so. Mark my words. A liberal person may get hurt or killed in this riot. I pray it doesn't happen, but I pray it never happens. I pray that nobody gets killed in the political power. But I guarantee you, a liberal mayor may get beaten up, female or male, doesn't matter. Might get hurt severely. Because these people do not care about them. They're not part of their world. And if you keep appeasing people, just like Germany did to Hitler, you're all going to be doing the Hitler salute, practically, and marching down the street. That is what's coming, folks. These people don't care about you and I. They don't care about, individuality. They want everybody to think the same, be the same, act the same. They want everybody as the same robot. They don't want individualism. They want you to say Black Lives Matter what and run around and burn down cities. Because they don't care about the fact that the young children are got a bolt in the brain or being buried in Chicago. They don't care about that. But they'll care about, toppling up Columbus, who's been dead for close to 500 years now. And what does he care about the statue being toppled? He's been dead. So I think it's kind of funny how we live in a society where people just don't care about this. They're so enamored to live in hatred that no one wants to understand why. But come November, I implore people not to vote for Trump because I'm a Trump supporter. I'm not. But I will be voting for him in 2020. Because I'm seeing what he's doing. He's trying to do his best. He's trying to do his best. He's trying to work with it. And then, Democrat mayors don't want the federal troops, Trump's troops they call it. I say pull out and let them burn it to the ground. And the federal mayors and the liberal mayors, the liberal governors get hurt. Oh well. But see, that's something that Trump does not do. He's trying to help them. But they keep throwing water in his face. I say pull everybody out of there, please too, and let them burn it to the ground. Then when it comes November, Trump will say, hey, two pictures here. Do you want this liberal person to run this presidency? Knowing what the liberals are doing to each state named, you can name off each state. Or do you want me, who's been trying? I guarantee you he'll win elections like that. But I think Trump is going to win 2020 because American people may not like him, but he's doing something. And Biden is too busy hiding in his bunker basement. Gets out occasionally to feed and go back underground again. I don't want that president. I don't want somebody who's afraid of their own shadow. I want a leader. Don't want politicians who've been there for 49 years in politics had that one thing to show for it. No, it's not a pro-Trump video. This is a American video. Pro-American, pro-God, Jesus Christ video. This is not a pro-Trump video, at any stretch of imagination. But I'm not going to sit around and watch these Nazi goons destroy everything. Trump is trying to help. He's doing more by accident than any of the liberal mayors or the liberal governors have done on purpose. And it's sad to me when you have a president who's hated so much by everybody, never-Trumpers and the media and the mayors, and you're like, why do they hate him so much? He's doing his job. Because he's not one of them. He never was. He beat Mommy Clinton and made her look like a total fool. And they're still mad because Mommy didn't win. They can be mad all they want. But Clinton wouldn't solve this any better. So I think we need to look at things differently. Once again, thank you for watching my video. Thank you for subscribing. Comment down below on this video. How do you feel about this stuff? If you live in Portland or Chicago or New York, comment Comment below. How do you feel about your state going down the toilet? How do you feel that your mayor and your governor are just playing Captain Useless? Mr. and Mrs. Captain Useless. How do you feel, or Mr. Useless? How do you feel by that? How do you feel about you elected these people to watch your city burn and state burn to the ground? How do you feel by that? Comment below, like, subscribe, and turn notifications on, and share this video with all your friends. This is Mark, aka Christ 169, signing out.